Hey guys, I hope you're having a really great day. So today we're going to be talking about house hunting. So here are some tips I wish I had or might want to elaborate on from what I found online so that your house hunting process could be easier than mine. So tip number one is to find a small, great group of friends that you can get along with. You might only know one person in a group, so I'm currently in a group of 4, with myself included, and I only knew one of the girls starting off, but I get along so well with the other 2. I've heard people are looking for houses for 10. I think that's a bit big. I would typically recommend finding a house with 3 to 5 people because those are typically more affordable and easier to find, especially if you want to be closer to the university you're at. Once you have your group, lay down a budget. First, I would say look at houses, look how expensive or how cheap they are, and try and find like a point where everyone's comfortable in spending. With my group of friends, we decided that we would be spending a maximum of £100 per person per week with bills included. So if we found a house that was about £70, we would be considering the bill costs. So that's another thing when you're deciding on the price that you want to spend, is to decide if you want bills included or no bills included. Also consider agency fees. Agency fees will be an added cost to your budget, so if you are a bit tight on budget, you might want to try and find a house that doesn't have agency fees included. Some houses might have bedrooms at different prices, so it might be interesting to look at several of those to see, like, because some people might be struggling financially and not want to say it, so it might be a good option for them. Also, location is very important. You have to decide with your group of friends if you want to be, for example, closer to university, closer to city center, or in a more student area, because that has an effect on the price. So tip number 3 is to then visit houses. Visit a lot of houses, look at lots of houses online, decide what type of house, I think if you're visiting a lot of houses, it's important to take pictures. It's important to cross off houses that you don't dislike. It's a very personal process, but for me, it's always important to look at, is there water damage in the wall, especially in the corners? If there's mold in the bathroom, especially when you're visiting houses, don't be afraid to ask if there has been water problems. If you suspect them to be, it's very important to you because you might be you don't want to have to deal with these problems. Don't be afraid to ask if there's a smoke alarm, carbon monoxide alarm, burglar alarm. What happens if a boiler breaks down, lights, if you're going to be held to any expectations, if there's an issue with the house, what's going to happen, what's going to be the response from the landlord. I wouldn't visit too many houses. I think starting from 5 houses is a good point. I wouldn't go past 15 houses. That's still a lot. Like, if you visited 15 houses, you're a brave person. You have to keep looking until you find something that everyone's satisfied with. Tip number 4 is to ask for a copy of the contract. If this is your first contract you're signing, I would send a copy to someone who maybe knows how UK contracts work. My final tip is to know what you're signing, make sure that everyone's okay with moving in together, double check, triple check, and to celebrate that you're now renting a house together, that you're going to have fun, create new memories, and hopefully it will be great when you move in for the next academic year. So those were all my tips. Thank you all very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think, or if you have any other tips. It's always helpful for other people watching this video. And I hope you have a great day. Bye!